Today I created the perfect wingers. Their names are Beaumont and Barber, and they are going to absolutely dominate world football. They are 99 overall in every single stat, and they have every single playstyle plus. As you can see, literally every playstyle. They take like a minute to load in. He has so many. That's like the normal amount for a world-class player, and then boom, they're just so much better. They're so much better, and we're going to absolutely dominate world football. So let's simulate out our first season with Manchester City here, and let's see what we can do. And in our first season with perfect wingers, we haven't won the league. It goes to Liverpool. Well, so far they're 3 points clear with way better goal difference. It's probably over. We'd need a massive win on the final day. That's probably not going to happen. Our top scorer was Daniel Barber from the left, then Oliver Beaumont on the right, and then Erling Haaland. So yeah, we're taking all the goals away from Haaland. I am going to try and sell as many of these Manchester City players as well, because as much as this is a kind of like a career simulation for these guys, it's also just, you know, a rebuild. So I want to get rid of all these other guys as well. I might keep Rodri and stuff, but you know what I mean. So let's check out what the team looks like. Who's been playing right back? John Stones. Oh, that's rough. And then Rodri's been playing in midfield. Okay, so it's a pretty good team, but there's definitely work to be done here. So unless we get a big win on the final day, we're not going to win the Premier League. We would need damn near a miracle that we're probably not going to get. It's a 2-0 win. It's not enough, is it? It's not. Liverpool drew and that was enough. I think we have offers though. Yeah, look, we have an offer for Phil Foden from Arsenal. I'm not going to accept that Son deal, but I might accept that Arsenal deal. 114 million is a lot of money, and obviously we don't really need wingers considering we have our two guys that are going to play with us forever. I put them on contract for like 20 years, so they're not going anywhere. Like, we're simulating 10 years with them, so you know, they're not going to go anywhere. Their contract's not going to be able to expire. But let's go to next season and let's turn this team completely on its head. I'm going to simulate a day to ensure that the people whose contracts expires actually left, because we did lose a few. Foden does depart, and plus we lost at least Kevin De Bruyne as well. Omar Marmoush does interest me as a cam, but I would like to sell as many people as possible. Marmoush is a bit different though, because I feel like, you know, they only signed Marmoush in January, so he's barely even a Manchester City player, if that makes any sense. But I'm literally gonna sell up shop here. Other than Barber and Beaumont, obviously we're gonna block offers for them. But when it comes to Erling Haaland, put him on the transfer list, same as Rodri, Ruben Diaz, Edison. We're gonna sell up as many players as possible. I'm gonna keep Marmoush though. Why? Because this is the Ramman YouTube channel and I make the rules, so you know, I have the power here, not you. Get screwed. Subscribe, by the way. Anyway, give him a little pay rise as well. We have the money. We have 400 million after selling Foden, so you know, we can kind of afford to do that. I'm gonna block offers for Marmoush, and I'm also gonna look at trying to make him a cam. How long does it take? 4 weeks. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's all we need. Kovacic, old ass. He has no knees, so he can go. Next Knack is already transfer listed. Beat me to the punch there. So is John Stones, so that's good. Savinho is a winger. Get rid of him. Grealish is a winger. Doku is a winger. Should we keep Ortega? No. Get rid of him as well. Don't need that guy. Yankuto. Don't need that guy. Rico Lewis. Don't need that guy. Just gonna transfer list everyone and sell as many people as possible. How is Calvin Phillips still a Manchester City player? I don't even know. Even the young guys like Echeverry and Ba, McAtee, Oscar Bob, don't need any of them. Victor Reis, get out of here. Wilson Esbrand, goodbye. Everyone on the team is transfer listed, and we have loads of money, so I am going to spend it. Like I said, we have 420 million. So if we're selling Haaland, we better get a Haaland replacement. Let's get Haaland's replacement, and then let's buy 2 midfielders to play alongside Marmoush. People that are maybe a little bit more defensive minded to cover for him running forward all the time. And actually, I've just seen one here in the scouting network. I mean, Camavinga would be literally perfect. That's exactly what we need. Pedri would be nice, but he's a bit more technical. Like I said, I want those people to kind of hold back a little bit more. Fede Valverde, he's just a do-it-all midfielder, isn't he? He would be perfect as well. That would actually work. That's kind of all I need, to be honest. Up front, we could get Isak. Isak could be the... Yeah, let's go with Isak. Okay, so that's the 3 that we want then. They work as options. Let's get Camavinga, Valverde, and Isak. 2 Real Madrid players and a Newcastle player. Like I said, 420 million in that, so we should be able to afford it. And let's go 80 million for Camavinga. They want 100. Okay, we're just going to stick to our guns here. Well, more or less. We'll go 81.2. They still want 100, but I'm also going to stick to my offer. I know they can come down and meet me, and there we go. They do. For Fede Valverde, 124 million. I was going to go 125, but I slipped. Okay, whatever. 160. Let's go 125.7. That seems fair. They'll say yes. Lovely stuff. That puts us at about 200 million in terms of money spent. 205 or so. I haven't negotiated contracts, but just so we have a rough idea of how much we're paying in transfer fees, and then we should pay about 100 million for Isak, which would leave us with another 100 million or so to negotiate contracts, which is way more than enough. Let's go 104.3 because yeah, we already have that all sorted. Let me sign these guys up and add them to the team, and let's see who we can sell. Okay, Haaland for Isak, Valverde for Kovacic, and Rodri for Camavinga. I like that a lot. I like that an awful lot. Okay, so that's our front 6 kind of sorted. I still have 67 million, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the remainder of the money that I have on coaches, basically, because it's a dirty job that I just need to do. A bit of a crap job though. And let's go and sell some people. How much money can we get for Haaland? I don't know. Let's see. Big transfer offers. So first of all, Rodri, 133 million for him. Lovely. Get him out of here. Bass, swap deal. I don't want to do any swap deals, to be honest. I just want to get rid of people. Let's get Nathan Ake gone to Newcastle or Arsenal, whoever the hell. I don't really care. John Stones to Liverpool. Loki the enemy over the last, what, like 7 years or so? 7, 8 years? 8 years, probably. Try to be generous with these things. Luke and Bet, I don't care. Sorry, Luke, mate. I'm just going to reject that offer. But it's a good start to loads of transfer offers, but I expect more and a lot more. We're already up once again to 250 million. I'm completely flipping the team. This is FIFA career mode, mate. I don't know why people expect it to be realistic. It's FIFA career mode. Just play the game, okay? We're selling everyone this transfer window. Kenny Chukwuemeka, nah, don't really need him. Ilkay Gundogan for 12 mil. Yeah, get him gone. He's washed anyway. Still a legend in that, you know, that comeback against Aston Villa and stuff, but you never, you know, he's kind of washed. Respectfully, obviously. He's a great football player and stuff. He's better than I'll ever be. That's for damn sure. Josko Gvardiol, 100 million. Goodbye. Lovely stuff. Simpson, yeah, we'll sell him for 2 million as well. Callum Doyle, 5 million. Goodbye. I'm a bit worried about hitting the minimum squad size, which is obviously 18 players, which is a starting 11 and then 7 on the bench. I don't really know how close we are to that. We do have 460 million though, so you know, we're making good progress. And if we are at the minimum squad size, which we don't know because people are out of contract, we can just buy more players. We have so many center backs, by the way. Yeah, we're not at the minimum squad size, not even nearly. Okay, which means I can just kind of let all these other guys go and simulate a few more days, and we are slowly gaining money. We're up to 483 million now. Offer for Savinho and Doku and Haaland for a swap deal, 200 million plus Gaia. That could be worth it just for the 200 million, to be completely honest. I don't care about the swap player at all, but I could negotiate it. Let me try. So let me take Gaia out. He's worth 26.5 million, so I'll add on like what, like an extra 25 million and just see what they say, and they'll say yes. Okay, because I don't care about Gaia, but I do care about money, because I can use that money on whatever the hell I want, you know what I mean? 25th of July. Gundogan is still not gone, by the way. Maybe they just said no to selling him. Let me see here. Oh no, wait, I don't think I can see. Anyway, Katongo has offers. Yeah, he rejected the move. They couldn't agree on contract terms. I'll just release his sorry ass. Grealish, get out of here. Bernardo Silva, get out of here. Katongo, get out of here. We're up to 800 million, by the way, because Haaland's gone. And like I said, if no one's going to agree on contract terms, granted, like he's 79 overall and he's on 180 grand a week, it's not going to work. I'll pay 4.5 million to get rid of him. That's nothing to me. Not at minimum squad size yet either. Still plenty of players to sell. We can sell this entire batch of reserves worth of players, so that we could sell 12 players plus 2 more on the bench. We could still sell 14 players. So yeah, plenty of room. And I do have transfer offers. I sorted out. Okay, let's keep going forward. Got the one number 99 for some reason in the graphic there. That was weird. Anyway, any new offers? Akanji, 34 million. Goodbye. Stefan Ortega, goodbye. Baron, goodbye. Only the best for our superstar wingers. That's why I bought Alexander Isak up front instead of Haaland. You know, I just thought Haaland's gonna score loads of goals and stuff. And you know, he did get 23 last season, which is still a loss, but Isak is a bit more of a ball player, a bit more of a playmaker. I thought maybe it'll work better. I don't know. We're almost at $1 billion, by the way. We're at 988 million in the current budget. Omar Mamouche has his new position available to him. We could sell him as well and make even more money. There's $1 billion. We crossed the threshold, literally selling up the entire club. Anyone I can't sell either, I'll just probably release, to be honest, because it's just a hassle. Like Dixon and Mubama and stuff, I'll probably just release them, because realistically, they're not going to be of much help. Oh, of course, we don't have a goalkeeper. Okay, I better do that then. Well, I have $1 billion, so I should probably spend that at some point. No one wants Ruben Diaz, which is interesting. I mean, I'll keep him if no one else wants it, but I'm going to buy an entirely new back line. I'll leave centre back open just because Ruben Diaz hasn't gone yet, but you know, ideally he would leave, I guess. There is like Saliba and stuff. I mean, I could buy Saliba. He would be the best option because he's 24. We're going to be simulating for a while, so let's go with him. Or Nico Schlotterbeck. We'll shortlist him at fullback. Oh, Jules Koundé, but I always sign Jules Koundé. I'm not doing him again. Sorry, Jules, lad. Let's go with Trent. I feel like I don't sign Trent that often, so let's go with him. And then at left back, we have the choice of Alphonso Davies or Nuno Mendes, realistically. So let's just go with Alphonso Davies. So they're the signings I'm going to make. I'm going to hold off on Schlotterbeck because we still have Ruben Diaz. I'm not going to buy him if I don't need him. In nets, we could buy, yeah, Mamardashvili just seems like a great choice. So let's just go with him in nets. Yeah, let me have a look in this scouting report and see if I can find anyone better. Okay, I didn't think of this actually, but I should have really. Jude Bellingham's a cam. Why don't I sign Jude Bellingham? Granted, I am signing the entire Real Madrid midfield, which would be, of course, Camavinga, Valverde, and Jude Bellingham all together now. But it could be the move. Yeah, it might just be the move. Screw it, I'm going all in. I should have probably done this from the start. Get out of here, Omar Mamouche. It's not like I can't afford all these guys either. You know, I have $1 billion, so I mean, I could sign anyone I wanted to. Let's sign Jude Bellingham first, I guess. I'll sign Jude Bellingham first, and then I'll do the rest off camera because, you know, it's boring. But 200 million for Jude, 225. Why are you bargaining on 200 million. I mean, I did that with Haaland, to be fair, so, you know, touche. Not budging, not even a cent. And they say yes, as I thought. Okay, that's going to cost us just over 800 million left in the transfer budget, because obviously we're basically at exactly a billion. We're at 1,005 million. Current wage is 620 grand. No, it's not. It's just not. That will put him on like 25, 26 million a year. I'll offer him 400k a week and see what he says. He wants a bit more. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Jude Bellingham signs. I'm going to sign up everyone else here other than Nico Schlotterbeck, obviously, like I said. Oh, I'm going to have to sit through all these transfers going out. Right, I'll do this. I'll see you in a minute when everyone's signed. Okay, signings are made. So Mamardashvili takes his place in nets. Saliba at the back. Trent on the right. We have Davies on the left. And then we have Bellingham at cam. That is a quite a good starting 11. It's quite a good. I actually think in real life this team would work pretty well together as well. I mean, obviously, like most of the team is like world class. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Let's get rid of some more players. Of course, I've already accepted some more transfer offers. I'd simulate a week because Alphonso Davies rejected my initial proposition for his wage. So I'd simulate a week. I did some more transfers. They can't reach agreements on contracts and stuff though, which is kind of annoying. Swap deal for João Felix. Hilarious. Get out my face. Ruben Diaz, 100 million and Yan Couto, 30 million. Let's do that. But now we actually have a starting team. You know, we're actually capable at football. We can simulate the first week against Manchester United. And we get a 2-0 win. Nice. Trent gets man of the match. Okay. He looks so wrong in a City jersey, but I don't care. Hold that. Anyway, Bet can go, I guess. Marmouche, 80 million. That's a bit more like it. We got the money from selling Ruben Diaz, which means we need a centre back. Of course, we have a guy lined up. Don't need to go here. I need to go here because we have Nico Schlotterbeck waiting on the shortlist. Let's pick him up. The thing is, because I have 600 million now, I don't think I can physically spend it, even if I wanted to. Like, I could buy Vinicius, but I have better wingers. I could buy Mbappe for up front, but like Isak is like basically that. Plus, I already bought Isak, so you know, send cost and all that. Okay, let's offer him 200k a week. He'll probably say yes to that. And yeah, we've bought an entirely new team. So our wingers have had a pretty decent first season with Haaland, but now we have a completely new team. I'm expecting 50 goals each, basically. I'm expecting mad goal contributions. Let's see if they can pull that off. Yeah, okay. I'm going to probably sit to the end of the season now. Let's see what we can do in our second year here. Season 2 comes to an end. We are top of the league by 3 points over guess who in second place, but it's Arsenal Football Club. We're also in the Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen, so let's go and beat them. But first of all, let's have a look at who our top scorers are. Oh my god, they're the same. They both got 69 goals. Nice. Daniel Barber with an average rating of 8.03, which is higher than Oliver Bowman's 7.68. But yeah, by the way, they're both 6'7", 253 pounds, which is about 120, 110, 120 kg, something like that. It's all obviously pure muscle and stuff, you know, because 99 strength. Yeah, 69 goals each. Nice. But Beaumont did get 20 assists, which is the most on the team as well, even more than Fede Valverde. 2 dominant seasons. No wonder we're in finals of everything. They're both worth 330 million. Okay, cool. This is the team. Yeah, so the starting team that you see here, they're the ones that are actually starting. I released a bunch of players that we don't need, and I also signed Bart Verbruggen as a backup goalkeeper in case Mamardashvili got injured. Obviously, he didn't get injured, so, you know, we didn't need him, but it's still important to have a backup goalkeeper. One of the big failings in career mode, or one of the reasons why really, really good teams do poorly, is your goalkeeper gets injured and your backup goalkeeper either sucks or he's injured. So, backup goalkeeper, important. Anyway, we still have Marmouche. I'm just gonna leave him on the bench. It's kind of funny at this point. As a token of past times. And Kovacic as well. Well, maybe him more so, but you know what I mean. Team is insane. Beaumont's the captain, by the way, at 20. But 2 seasons in, and we are absolutely cooking them fools. And we're into the Champions League final. I still have 475 million. Nothing to spend it on at all. I mean, I could stack a bench. Yeah, I could stack a bench. I should probably do that, really. So, okay, right. Well, that should be pretty easy. We have Marmouche and we have Verbruggen done. Oh, should I? No, I can't be bothered. There's no point. Screw it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's finish the season out. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to get a win against Wolves on the final day. It's 3-2 win. That gives us the Premier League title. There's your team of the season. It's all us. Obviously, we have Barber and Beaumont on each of the wings, and now it's Champions League final time. Let's see if we can get a win in the Arena auf Schalke against Leverkusen. We lost. Okay. Well, I kind of expected better, to be honest. Boniface with a goal. That means both of our wingers end the season on 69 goals. Oh, unless one of them scored on the final day, actually. I should probably check that. We're going to have a trophy parade, but I don't really care. I'm not watching a trophy parade until the end of the video when we win everything, because it is a matter of when, not if. Yeah, 70 for Barber. Okay, so he does emerge merge ahead on goals. Beaumont got an assist as well. This is the team heading into season 3. 2 seasons down, 8 to go. Anything I can do with this team? No, nothing I can do. These guys are all still young and they're super good. We are ready to attack, so let's keep going. I have no transfers to make next season, so let's go to the end of next season and let's see if we can win the Champions League next year instead. Back at the end of the year again in the Champions League final. Good to see. 93 points. Domination. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, absolutely crushing this sim. Top goal scorer. Yeah, what? They got the same amount of goals again? How? Oh my god. I mean, they are the same rating, so I guess it does make sense. We're literally the exact same stats. Perfect stats, but still the same amount of stats. That's funny. Anyway, 14 assists for Beaumont, so it is just coincidence because they got the same amount of assists. That's hilarious. Beaumont this time getting that 8.04, so 0.01 higher than Daniel Barber, who got 7.78. Obviously, Daniel Barber got 8.03 last year. That's why I'm saying it's 0.1 more. The value 345 million, which is actually a bit more than I think it was before. Oh, Beaumont submitted a transfer request. I don't know why. I think it's because he's on a prospect contract, despite being crucial to the team, clearly, which is this team, which is ridiculous at this point. Bellingham's second highest rated player, but then, you know, Valverde, Isak, and all the other guys, they're pretty good at the whole football thing. Okay, Rakadima was automatically signed because Kyle Walker retired, which is a shame for him because he's going to miss out on a second Champions League. Well, you know, hopefully, at least hopefully if we win. Eduardo Camavinga gets man of the match in a 2-1 win over Everton. Let's play the Champions League final against Arsenal and let's win it, man. So here we go. Let's go and win in the Bernabeu. Arsenal versus Manchester City, and it's a 2-1 win. Go for Beaumont off the wing and Rico Lewis as well. Beaumont once again. Actually, no, it wasn't Beaumont. It was Barber last year who ended up on more goals. Beaumont this time around getting more goals, and we finally win that Champions League trophy, that elusive Champions League trophy. Not time for a bus parade yet. Let's see what we won this year though. So we didn't win the FA Cup, but obviously we won the Champions League and the Premier League with 96 points, and we won the Community Shield. We'll call that a treble if you want. No Carabao Cup, that went to Arsenal. Okay, so none of the domestic cups. It's not a treble, it is a double, but you know, I think a treble or several trophies certainly are certainly coming down the line. We're definitely doing the right things here. I haven't checked contracts at all. Okay, it's just random players. I don't care. Well, not random players, but players on our bench that I'm not too bothered about. Okay, cool. 3 seasons down and 7 more to go. Our players are insanely good. Let's keep going and see how much better they can get. Obviously, they're not going to increase in overall, but they could increase in terms of goal scoring output. So let's see how high they can go. Back again, no Champions League final this time. We got knocked out by Inter Milan there in the quarterfinals. That will be a bit of a shame, but 90 points in the Premier League, so still pretty dominant, and 100 goals scored, so that's good going. Obviously 100 goals scored considering, you know, the guys that we have on our team here. How many goals this time around? 70 and 67. Okay, now that I like. Okay, really, really good. 17 assists as well. Barber gets more assists this time around. What a beast. This is the team. So the only player not 90 overall is Nico Schlotterbeck, who's old here. Okay, so Trent's 29, so is Fede Valverde. I want to keep an eye on them so they don't start regressing, but they won't start regressing for another 3 or 4 years still, so plenty of time. No centre backs better than the guys that we have. No midfielders better than the guys that we have. No players better than the guys that we have, despite losing in the Champions League. It just happens, man. It just does happen. Can we win anyway on the final day against Brighton with this team? 70 goals for Barber, 67 for Beaumont, 3-4. Beaumont and Barber both score to take them to 68 and 71 for the season, so that's insane. Player of the season, which one of us is it gonna be? My bet is on Barber because he scored more goals, but you know, you never know, and it is. Okay, Daniel Barber wins that player of the season award. Fair enough, good man. That's 4 seasons down, 6 to go with this team that is super dominant. Should we just go mad? I still have 586 million. Should we just go crazy for the bench? I think we should. Let's do that next season. Let's go nuts for the bench. Okay, these are the players I want. Marcos Leonardo is going to be our backup striker. Rodrigo is going to be our backup winger because I have 600 million and I can afford it. I'm just nice with it. We're going to have a backup cam. It's going to be Marmouche. Backup centre mid is going to be Hugo Larsson. At centre back, William Pacho. Again, I can afford it. And then Ibrahim Partridge. Don't know who this guy is. I mean, he's not a generated player, so obviously, but seems like pretty good at football and stuff. So yeah, let's buy up all these guys. I can afford it, so I'm just going to do it. Okay, job done. Okay, signings are made. Let's organize them here on this bench. So we're going to have Marcos Leonardo at the top, then Rodrigo, followed by Omar Marmouche, and then Larsson here, Pacho, and then Partridge, and then Verbruggen's already there. I'm going to release everybody else because they can't seem to be sold, so just get them all out of here. I don't care. Vakidimos, I don't even know how he got here. Kovacic, goodbye. Rico Lewis, sorry pal. And now we're at the minimum squad size. Lovely stuff. Okay, I like this an awful lot. Let's keep pushing. Let's go through this season. Now we have a quality bench. Yes, I know Ramman for once cares about the bench. Let's go to the end of the season, season 5, and let's win another Champions League, will we? Ah, no Champions League. Damn. Knocked out in the semis against RB Leipzig. Oh my god, we got knocked out against a club that's not even real. And we won the FA Cup and and we won the Premier League, so we would have had a treble. So close, so close. And we won the Community Shield as well. There's your FA Cup, a win over West Brom, and we won the Carabao Cup. Okay, so we did do a domestic treble, but we didn't do the treble. Plus, it would have been a quad if we won the Champions League. So we haven't quite put it all together yet, but we're so close. That completely new bench has definitely helped. The entire starting 11 is 90 overall or higher. But yeah, having Rodrigo just simply to come off the bench is just such an asset. Pacho as well, and Larson getting more minutes than most off the bench. What are our goals looking like here? Whoa! Okay, so Barber with 71 and 11, which is what we've come to expect. But Oliver Beaumont, the captain, jumping out here. 87 and 19. That's like 106 goal contributions, man. Wild. Isaac with 23 and 4. Only 4 assists, by the way, which is a bit sticky. I'd kind of expect a bit more than that, considering he, you know, Oliver Beaumont and stuff like that, getting 51 goals in the Premier League. Literally a cheat code. It's not even fair. There you go. 51 for him, 41 for Barber. And on the final day against West Ham United, I'd imagine it's a whitewash. It's not. It's a draw. Isak and Barber with the goals. Wild season, man. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we won player of the season. Yeah, I bet we did. David Beckham handing out the award for some reason, and the winner is, it's okay, it's gone to Barber. That's surprising. Thought it would go to Beaumont, considering, you know, dominance. Anyway, another season in the books, another dominant season at that. So many goals, a domestic treble, but we haven't quite put it all together. Winner, semi-finals. Let's keep going. Let's try and put it all together. But this is so much fun, man. They're so good. Okay, let's keep going. I better do some contracts though before we continue. We have loads of players on 1-year deals here, obviously renewing their contract. It still says 1 year, but don't worry, it's not. The contracts aren't done properly. It's just weird because I went into negotiation with Gabriel Saliba. Wait, his name's not Gabriel Saliba, it's William Saliba. I'm an idiot. It's just because, yeah, he plays beside Gabriel, that's why. Okay, I did all their contracts. I was thinking that. I was like, Gabriel Saliba. Wait, his name's not Gabriel Saliba. Anyway, William Saliba. It's been a long day. I've recorded a 3-hour video over the last few days. Honestly, I don't know how I'm still recording, but anyway, here we are. Anyway, everyone's on 3-year contracts plus, let's sim out the year. Let's go again, including William Saliba. Okay, end of the season. We're in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. Redemption. We beat PSG. We beat AC Milan. We beat Barcelona. That's a stellar cast that we beat. And we're top of the Premier League as well. And we won the Community Shield. Who beat us in the... Oh, FA Cup semi-final, man. And we won the Carabao Cup. So, you know, we are on for a treble. It's a shame we could win the FA Cup as well and do the quad. Like I'm saying, we're trying to put it all together here. This is the team. It's super good. Maybe I should get a better backup goalkeeper instead of Verbruggen, but I actually don't care. Mamardashvili just seems to be immortal, so it's fine. Top goal scorer, 71 for Barber, 67 and 12 for Bowman. Okay, calm down a bit more this year. 71 again, by the way, for Barber. They're always getting like high 60s, low 70s, so that's good. And 33 as well for Isak, so, you know, spreading the love that. Okay, so we don't care about the Premier League. We care about the Champions League. We have got a Champions League title. Let's see if we can get another one here. It would be progress as well. You know, we win a domestic treble, and then we win a treble, and then we can win the treble, maybe, or even a quadruple, potentially. Even a quintuple if you count the Community Shield. Anyway, here we go. Bayern Munich to play. Definitely winnable game. We are the best team in the world, and we've proved it again. 3-2 win. Lovely stuff. Goals for Isak, Beaumont, and Bellingham. 68 goals for Beaumont, 71 for our other winger, and we are flying. We're going to have a trophy parade. It's going to be about the treble. Oh, we won the treble. No. We won our treble. We did not win the treble because we did not win the FA Cup. I mean, we won the Carabao Cup. It's not bad either, really, is it? Our whole team is smug, as it should be, but Trent is 31, and so is Valverde, so they're going to start regressing relatively soon. I mean, they're going to be fine for a little while, but you know what I mean. However, we are in 2030, which means we have 4 more years left to simulate. They'll be 35 at the end of the simulation. That's probably fine, to be honest. They might be okay. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see how it goes, but for now, I like it. For now, I think it's okay. We'll just have to play it by ear. They'd probably be okay. Anyway, let's join the Irish national team, and let's see if they qualify for the World Cup. I don't expect to win the World Cup, but, you know, we're here, so we may as well check it for fun. Let's see how they do. Okay, the Irish national team, this is what it looks like. I don't know why we're playing this formation. No, this is just so wrong. Oh my god. Evan Ferguson up front, that's good to see, but hold on. If we're playing any formation, okay, why? What's going on here? We've got to play like this. Garcia McNulty, what the hell? Anyway, we've got to play like this, surely. I know there's Finn Azaz, but Rocco Vata as well. But then we'll go with Moran, and then in midfield, yeah, we'll go with Knight, and then, yeah, we'll go with John Patrick here. Actually, Evan up front, and then, yeah, that back line. Well, I'll go with Kelleher in nets. He's better. This is what I mean, though. This team is not that good. Oh, is that Festi? I think that's Festi. I'm not sure. Aaron Cashin as well. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I don't like it a lot, obviously. You know, it's the Irish national team. It's not like earth-shattering. And we have France, Norway, and Belgium in the group stage of the World Cup. So, you know, it's not ideal either. But we are going to get man of the match in a 3-2 win. Okay. We're going to win over France. That's the thing. We have the star power to get these wins. And we get a 2-1 win over Norway as well. Bro, imagine we win the World World Cup. That'd be fire. Surely we actually don't, though. We are top of our group, though. I think we're automatically qualified for the next round as well. France on 0 points. That's rough. Final game of the group phase is a 2-1 win. 9 points in the group stage. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to operate under the assumption that we qualify for the next round, because that's actually not an assumption. I think it's a statistical, mathematical fact. It's impossible to get 9 points in the group phase of a World Cup and not qualify. But where is our game going to be? Here we go. What the hell is going on? Okay, here it is. Round of 16 is going to be against Morocco. Let's see if we can get a win. This would be big. 89th minute. Oh, you're kidding. Irish hearts broken in the last minute by Adley. Damn it. Okay, to be fair, I didn't expect much more than the round of 16, but getting 9 points in the group phase, but get me excited. I don't know how France qualified for the next round. They were terrible. Anyway, get me out of this Ireland national team job. Let's go to the end of the season again, and let's see if we can finally put it all together for once. End of the season, another Champions League final. Inter Milan in the semis, Anderlecht in the quarters, and Leverkusen in the round of 16. 91 points in the Premier League, dominating everything I've seen just there. Also, we're invincible. We're undefeated. Whoa, okay. We are undefeated in the Premier League with a Community Shield and no FA Cup. We lost to Crystal Palace, okay, but we won the Carabao Cup, so we've won everything thus far, including the Super Cup, other than the FA Cup. This is what I'm saying. It's so hard to put it all together, but anyway, I really can't complain. You know, we're currently invincible and stuff. This is the team now. Super good. Bench is nice, always. No complaints from me on this side. Our top scorer this year was, yeah, Daniel Barber, 69 and 20. He got the most assists as well. Beaumont was second in each stat as well. Brilliant. So another season where they combined for 133 goals. Values 325, but yeah, like these stats are just like insane. That is a level of dominance that, you know, it's hard to judge. Anyway, final day. The only team that could stop us from going invincible are Manchester United. Are they going to stop us? Good, they don't. Thank God. It's a 3-1 win. Barber, Beaumont, and Barber again. We're not finished with scoring goals, are we? And now it's Champions League final time. It's going to be against Arsenal. Can we get a win over London? London versus Manchester in the Champions League final. It's another Manchester City win. Beaumont breaks. There's an invincible treble for you guys. There you go. But again, no bus parade. We haven't done it yet. You know, we lost the FA Cup, so, you know, we can't celebrate because we did lose something. This is the team. Yeah, amazing stuff. We're going to keep riding this team. We have 3 more years to go until season 10, which is also going to be the World Cup. So we're going to play that 2034 World Cup. That's the last thing we're going to do. I don't expect to do incredibly in it, but I don't really care. You know, like I said, Beaumont and Barber are Irish, so, you know, you can't really expect much from my beautiful, glorious nation, especially when it comes to playing soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Who cares? It's a stupid debate. Let's go to next season and let's run it back. Another season has come and gone. 3 points clear at the top of the Prem, and yeah, okay, our goal difference is pretty good, so we should be done here. We should have got that Premier League title, which is great. Our top score was Beaumont, 74 and 18, 68 and 14 for Danny Barber off the left, Isak, and then Bellingham, and then Valverde with 10 assists, so he came third in assists. Yeah, he did. This is the team now. Isak 93, Bellingham 96. Wild. Dominant stuff. Cool, great bench as well and all that, so sick to see. We didn't make the FA Cup final, it seems, but we did win the Carabao Cup, and we lost the FA Cup to Newcastle there. See on the right hand side, or I'm assuming that's what happened anyway. We can still obviously check. We lost the Community Shield to Burnley. Yeah, Manchester United won the FA Cup. We did lose to Newcastle 2-1, but we did win the Carabao Cup. We lost the Super Cup to Roma as well, so, you know, it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. There's your team of the season. Barber and Beaumont obviously make it in there. Now we have a Champions League final again. How many have we won there? Like 3? Let's go and win another one. This would be fire. Here we go. Can we get the win with this insane team? Like, it's ridiculous. We just keep on getting better. We keep on getting better. It's a 4-1 win. Not even close. Barber, Beaumont, and Bellingham. All the B's. Beautiful. Battering. That's another word. No bus tour yet, though. We did it again. Of course we did it again. Let's run it back again. I had a few contracts to do this year, which are a bit annoying. I got them all done. Let's do some more next year, I guess. Okay, yeah, loads of contracts. Let's do Trent. He only wants a 1-year extension. That's the thing. Valverde's only going to do 1 year as well. That's what happens when they get old. They only take short extensions. Bellingham takes 2 years. That's a bit nicer. Ibrahim Partij on the bench takes 4 years. That's good. Marcus Leonardo takes 2 years. This is kind of giving me epilepsy, to be honest. It's flying up and down. Obviously, I don't have epilepsy, but you know what I mean. It's like, whoa, I feel like it's all darting all over the screen. I'm trying not to look that much, to be honest, but I'm just checking the release clause. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these are guys on 2-year contracts, so we'll sort them out next year, I guess. Well, actually, we don't even have to, because we only have 2 years left of the simulation, so contracts are done. We're just ready to simulate, man. Let's put them all together. Let's try and win that quadruple. Let's try and put it all together. Let's go. Another season, another Champions League final. We're just perennially there, but again, no FA Cup final. I think that would have been on the 14th or the 21st of this month, and we wouldn't have had it. We lost to Nottingham Forest. damn it. That would have been a FA Cup semi-final as well. And we lost the Carabao Cup final as well. And we're joint on points with Chelsea in the Prem. Way over on goal difference though, so we should be fine. We won the Community Shield. Yeah, there's your FA Cup semi-final loss to Nottingham Forest. And here is your Carabao Cup final loss to Brighton. And we lost the Super Cup as well. Okay, amazing. We lost 2 finals and a semi-final this year. Let's not make it 3 finals. Let's win that Champions League. Let's win that Premier League as well. Technically with the Community Shield it's a treble, but who counts the Community Shield as a trophy? 74 for Oliver Beaumont, 70 for Daniel Barber, a joint 18 assists pairing at the top as well. They're basically tit for tat. They're basically 1A and 1B. We've had some downgrades though. Isak's -1 overall. Trent is 88 rated. He's actually getting replaced by Partridge, which is actually fine. Let's just do that. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Marmouche is getting stinky, but obviously we have Bellingham at cam, so no issues there. Anyone else old? Valverde be fine. We can just throw Larson in midfield. It's fine. We can also throw Pacho at centre back instead of Nico Schlotterbeck, and that's the beauty of sorting out our bench in the way that we have. Let's sim this final day though against Brighton, because we do need a win, and we do get it. A 1-0 win. That should be enough, especially if Chelsea don't win. They did, but it doesn't matter. We've won the title. We actually lost to Chelsea last week as well to make it even on points heading into the final day, but we did enough. It was fine. When it really mattered and when it looked like we were going to bottle it, we didn't. We stood tall. Can we do it again in the Champions League final? We don't. Oh my god. We lost 3 finals in the same year. That's insane. Wild stuff. Nico Schlotterbeck got one back for us. It wasn't enough. Crazy. How? Well, it's okay. We do have one more season to redeem ourselves, so I'm banking on that, I guess. Get this damn trophy parade out of my face. We lost 3 finals this year. We shouldn't be celebrating anything. Not with the quality of team that we have. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. See if we can put it all together next year. I mean, we have won every trophy. We just haven't done it all in the same season, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal anyway. But let's see what we can do in our final season. Let's see what we can do in our final World Cup as well. Hopefully get a World Cup under our belts. That'd be nice. And it's a weird last season for us. No Champions League final, no FA Cup final. We got bounced by Olympique Lyon in the round of 16. It's mad to think that they're now in the French second tier, aren't they? Because of all the instability at the club, which is such a shame because it's such a historic club. Anyway, follow me on Twitter for more updates like that. You know, it's more fun. We're also losing the Premier League title. What happened, man? I know we didn't fall off that much. Like, these players are like still like, he's 89 rated, Valverde. Schlotterbeck just gets replaced by Pacho, 1 for 1, done. Like, it's not because he's 89 rated we're losing these games. That's still way more than good enough to win the Premier League. I mean, we could still win, I guess. I mean, we beat Arsenal 4-0 and they're about to win the Premier League, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, 1-all. Right. Well, that's not enough. Arsenal won the league as well. Didn't even win player of the season. Why? Did they have stinky seasons as well? Is that why? Oh, that is by far the worst season we've seen from them. After Haaland left, obviously. 25-14 for Beaumont, 37-13 for Danny Barber. They're still worth it like 300 million, but like, that was not good. Okay, then we need the World Cup to save this. Let's take the Irish national team job. Here we go then. This is the Irish team. I'm not starting Mealy up front. I'm starting Ferguson. We have John Joe Patrick Finn or something like that. What's his name? It's something like that. Like, it's like Joe Finn John Patrick or something like that. It's like 4 first names. It's kind of funny. Not in a weird way. Anyway, we have Laval can come into midfield. Yeah, Ochoa, I suppose, plays at cam. Shame to not get Rocco Vata involved, but I guess we just play him at cam. Screw it. I make the rules. Collins and Garcia McNulty at the back. Yeah, realistically. And then right back will go Curtis, and in nets it's still Bazunu. Right. Well, it was Callagher last time around, but now it's Bazunu for some reason. Okay. Germany, Norway, and Morocco. Morocco we can get some revenge on for sure. Norway we had in the group phase last time, and Germany are good at football, so this is going to be tricky. And here we go. Man of the match at a 1-0 win. Brilliant. That works for me. That's 1 at least. Ireland versus Norway. It's 2-all. 4 points. That should be enough. Usually it is. And now Germany to play against. It's going to be a loss. All right, that's okay. We might still be fine here. World Cup standings, we can check. Fingers crossed we're through. 3rd place with 4 points should be enough. Yeah, we're ahead. Oh god, yeah, okay. We're ahead of Argentina right now. We're ahead of USA, so USA are definitely out in Japan, right? We're definitely through. Okay, lovely. They haven't played the final match day, so we weren't certain yet, but now we are certain, so we'll just simulate 2 days and we'll find out when our match is. Okay, it's on the 29th and it's against Italy. Oh Jesus, that's a bit of a baptism of fire. Oh god, if we get a win here, I'll be buzzing. Oh, let's go! A 3-2 win. Oh yeah, this is what you show up for. An Evan Ferguson brace and Barber topped it off. 87th minute winner for the ghost of Robbie. Well, he's not dead, but you know what I mean. For the ghost of Robbie Brady. That is brilliant. 2nd in the Premier League. Let's go. Obviously, we want to be done with the Premier League stuff, but you know, club performance doesn't matter anymore. International football is all that's left in this video. We're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup with the Republic of Ireland, which is honestly quite a decent run. The top 8 in the world, and it's Ireland, bro. Oh, and it's as if fate has decided. Morocco again. We can get revenge for 2030. Here we go. Right. Let's see. Right, let's dice them up. Let's go. Come on, give me a win. Give me a win. Oh, penalty. Please, that works. That works. Benson Gear misses. We're in a World Cup semi-final here, boys. What the hell? Who are we playing? Oh, God, we're playing Spain. Oh, we're so screwed. We're so done. It's Spain, innit? Yeah, Jesus. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Right, come on. Feet don't fail me now. Give us a win, please. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't really know what I expected, to be honest. 3-0 win for Spain. A brace for Samu and Jeremy with a goal. And that's gonna be it from me. Well, I say from me, really, I mean from these guys. It's been a pleasure making this video for you guys. Please hit that subscribe button, click the like button. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, check out this one. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all once again next time.